Hey guys, welcome back. Today's video is going to be my Sephora VIB sale suggestions or recommendations. The Sephora VIB sale is done once in the fall and once in the spring, and it's a great opportunity for you to save money on skincare, cosmetics, etc., hair products. I mean, I feel like Sephora sells so much now, even like perfumes, colognes. And for any of you guys, and even me, if I'm going to do a large scale purchase at Sephora, then I try to wait for these sales so I can at least save some type of money, because let's face it, when you shop at Sephora, it's never cheap. But a lot of these products I have to cover. They're tried and true products for me. A lot of them are repeat purchases, so I would definitely recommend them to you guys. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel, hit the like button and the notification bell down below. And without further ado, if you guys would like to see my Sephora VIB sale recommendations, then just keep watching. Okay, so before I get started, I just quickly wanted to mention, since we're a few weeks out from the sale and I'm filming this in March, I, for the life of me, cannot find when this damn sale is going to take place, and I feel like every year I'm always looking when I'm about to film this video. They keep these dates and information like under locks, like it's secret information that I feel like they release right before the sale is going to happen. So generally speaking, the sale takes place, I want to say in like the second or third week of April, but depending on how they're going to roll it out, it could be both weekends depending on what status you are. So I'm not sure how they're going to do it this year, but once I find out all that information, the dates, how they're going to roll it out, and for what status, etc., I will have it all listed down below. I'm going to try to go in somewhat of an order here. So I'm going to start off with face primers. I have two. Both of them I pretty much love equally. So it's the Makeup Forever Step 1 Skin Equalizer, and I'm actually debating on buying this during the sale because, as you guys can see, I'm running low on it. And then the other one is the Benefit Professional, which I actually just bought this like last month from Sephora. So both of these are great. I've actually been using this one a lot longer than this one, and this is actually my first one that I purchased full size. But both of them are excellent primers. Your foundation goes on so smoothly. It makes your skin like look poreless, and I have no problems with applying anything over it. Now, I would say the only difference between the two, because I love them so much, is that I do like the consistency a little bit better of the Benefit Professional. I don't know, I like the consistency of it and the way it feels on my fingers and when I'm applying it on my skin. But nonetheless, these are both great bases or primers for your skin before you're going to apply your makeup and your foundation and etc. So these ones I would definitely recommend. Next, I'm going to go into concealers. This isn't a concealer, but I figured I would mention it. This is the Becca Under Eye Brightening Corrector. I just wanted to make sure that I had the name of it right. And this is in the shade light to medium. I think they do have a couple other shades, but this is like a salmon pink shade, if you guys can see. And basically what this does is it helps to like counteract or correct whatever kind of dark circles you have going on. Now for me, I don't have dark circles like around here. Mine are more like right in there. I have like the bluish purple. It's actually your vein, to be honest with you. I can't, fix that. So there's nothing I can do, and the skin around your eyes is very extremely thin. So that's where this product comes in, and it's great. So this kind of salmon shade counteracts that like purpley blue that I have going on in the inner corners of my eye. So that's what I use it for. A little bit goes a long way with this. So if you guys are looking for a great product that kind of helps with that, I would definitely recommend the Becca ones. Again, I think they have like maybe one or two more shades in this. I'm not exactly sure. Now for concealers, I have two. So the first one I'm going to mention, this one's actually, I want to say, I don't even know, I feel like this came out maybe like 3 or 4 years ago, and I don't see that many people talking about it anymore, and I don't know why, because it's such an excellent concealer. But this is the Urban Decay Naked Skin Weightless Complete Coverage Concealer. I have this in like a couple shades. The shade I have right now that I'm wearing today is light neutral, but I just love the consistency of it. I love the way it glides on. I think this is probably my favorite consistency out of any concealer that I own. But it does not look too cakey under the eyes, because that's like my big thing. And I used to love the Tarte Shape Tape, but I actually stopped using it, and the next concealer I'm going to mention actually replaced it, because I just feel like it would just kind of look cakey under my eyes. And I have looser skin under my eyes, and I don't want to be looking cakey, because it kind of can make my under eyes look, old in a way, if you understand what I mean. So I don't want to look like cakey or have it draw attention where it looks kind of wrinkly or anything like that. So this one doesn't, and that's why I love it. And when you set it, it just looks so beautiful. So I would highly recommend this concealer. I've been using it for years and I've been repurchasing it. And then the next concealer I'm going to mention is actually a new one. I believe this came out in 2018. This is the Too Faced Born This Way Multi-Use Sculpting Concealer. Now I know that Too Faced had their Born This Way concealers, and then they kind of relaunched it to these ones. These ones are way better than the first ones they came out with. The formula is better, and you get so much product, you guys. And the applicator, I love the size of it, as you guys can see. I do, and I'm going to wait to the sale, I am going to get a shade lighter in this. This is natural beige, so this will be good for like the summer months when I'm a little tanner. I did want to get a shade that's just like maybe a slight lighter than this one. I'm not sure what shade that would be, but this has replaced the Tarte Shape Tape for me. It is excellent. It doesn't look too cakey. And I want to say it's medium to full coverage, and it gives you that full coverage look, but it's not like, again, it doesn't look like too cakey with a Tarte Shape Tape, and I did love it, but I always ran into that issue. So again, I would highly recommend this one as well. It's a newer one, and I feel like I'll be using this for like another year or so before I have to repurchase it. So two concealers are these ones. I would definitely recommend them. Okay, so now I'm going to move in the direction of eyes. So I'll start with brows. I wasn't going to mention this product only because I mention it in every single video, I feel like, but if you guys are looking for a great brow pencil, you're probably going to be able to guess it, but it's the Anastasia Beverly Hills Brow Wiz, and this is such a phenomenal product. It's a tried and true. Even when I'm trying to save money, which I've mentioned in a million videos, like I don't buy makeup to the extent that I used to a few years back, maybe a couple times a year, and it's usually products that I just need to repurchase that I ran out of. This I will buy. Like, I don't care. It's $21, and I buy it every, I don't know, I want to say every like month and a half. No, every month to month and a half I need a new one of these. And I have tried so many times to find a cheaper alternative, a drugstore alternative, whatever, to this pencil, but I cannot. If you guys have any recommendations for a cheaper eyebrow pencil, let me know. I've tried the NYX one. That doesn't even come close to this one. I've even tried like the Morphe ones. I didn't really care for those, and I feel like I've tried other drugstore ones, and this one just wins, and I'm always going to repurchase it and rebuy it. It's just such a phenomenal product. Now, I have tried the other one, which is like the Brow Definer, and it's like more of an angled pencil, but I didn't really care for that one. I like the Brow Wiz because it's very precise, as you guys can see. I am in the shade Taupe, and they have a wide variety of shades as well to choose from, so I would highly recommend this brow pencil. I'm going to be buying this until the day I die. I do have two eyeshadow palettes for you guys, and they're not like really new. I've had them for a few years, but I do use them periodically, and I always go back to them. So let me get into the first one. The first one is the Tartelette in Bloom palette. I love this palette for especially when I'm going to travel, because it's just probably one of the smallest eyeshadow palettes that I own that's not considered a travel size. So it comes with a decent amount of colors. So when I travel, pretty much any look that I can create, I can do from this palette. So obviously you can see like where I've hit pan. That shade is what I use for like my crease color. But you know, if I want to do a smoky eye, I can do it with this palette. It's got some shimmer shades for your lid. It's got matte colors. It's got everything. So this is a great versatile palette. I feel like it would be great for anybody, again, and I'm into neutrals. Like, I'm not into like bright pinks and whatever, so I need something that's going to be neutral for me, that's going to have those lighter transition or crease shades like this one. So I have a lot of different options to work with, and it's 3, 6, 9, it's 12 shades, so it's perfect for travel. So that's why I like it. I mean, I don't use this. I do use it, like, you know, obviously when I'm not traveling, but it's not like it's an everyday palette for me. It's more so when I travel, but it always comes in handy. It blends out really nicely, and you know, I don't really have any issues with fallout, but I feel like, let's be honest, every palette is kind of going to have some fallout. So I would definitely recommend this one. The regular Tartelette palette, which you guys can see, hold on, back there, that one's nice too, but that's all matte shades. So if you are looking for like some shimmer shades, then this would be the one to go with. And then the next palette I wanted to recommend is the Too Faced Sweet Peach palette, especially for this time of year, like the spring, the summer. I actually decided to wear it today. I haven't worn it in a while. I don't really wear this palette like in the winter months. I mean, you could. But this is just a really nice palette. It smells amazing. Too Faced is known for the way a lot of their products smell, even the chocolate bar palettes. But this is a really nice palette. The shades are there. I can create any look that I want to create with this one again. And it's crazy because I never thought when I got this palette that this color caramelized, this like shimmery pink shade that I'm pointing to right there. I never thought that that would be like a crease color or transition shade or whatever, but that's what I have on my eyes today. It's such a pretty, beautiful shade. You've got your shimmers, you got your mattes, you can do a smoky eye. This is another great palette to travel with, but in terms of like size, you guys can see why I always go for this one. So this is another great palette if you don't already own it. Okay, so the next couple products are going to be from NARS. I wanted to mention this brush because this brush, the NARS Ita brush, this is, I think it's like $50. I didn't get this from Sephora. I got it from NARS's website, but they do sell this obviously at Sephora. And you guys, like a few years back, like this brush was like so popular, and I do understand why. It just makes contouring so easy. It just fits precisely, you know, in the contours of your cheeks, and it makes contouring really easy. Now, this time of year, I don't contour on a regular basis. I just, you know, use bronzer. But in the winter months, I do like to contour. So I figured I would mention this brush because you will be getting a discount on it if you were interested, or if you did have your eye on it, excuse me, I can't talk. If you did have your eye on this brush, this would be a perfect opportunity to buy it. I would highly recommend this brush. I've used it so many times, and also too, it's great to contour your nose even. Like I usually use it to contour my nose as well. So the NARS Ita brush is a great brush. I would recommend because it is pricey. The next product is this NARS duo of their bronzers. It's the Laguna and Casino bronzers. Now I actually use both of these to contour. But I could use Casino, obviously, as a bronzer and Laguna to contour. But nonetheless, these blend out nicely. I have no issues with them, and I've been using them, and I feel like I'll be using these for like another year or so because there's just so much product, or maybe even longer. But this definitely, I would highly recommend. It's a 2-in-1. You're getting both. So if you couldn't choose between Laguna, which is a little bit lighter of a shade, that's why it's better for contouring, or Casino, which is a little bit darker, so it might be better for bronzing, you get both. It's a 2-in-1. So I like to go back and forth with this, and you can use this for contouring your nose even, like I do that, and you can use your NARS Ita brush if you want to do that as well. So definitely would recommend this product. And then sticking with NARS, we'll get into blushes. So the only blushes that I'm going to recommend are going to be from NARS. I know Tarte, I only have like a couple Tarte blushes, and then I have one other like color wheel blushes that I got like from the holidays, so they obviously wouldn't sell that now, so I can't recommend it to you guys. But I have a ton of the single NARS blushes, so I just picked 2 for the sake of this video. So this is Outlaw. I really love this shade. It's a little bit darker. I do like to wear this. I feel like, well, I mean, you can wear it year round, but I feel like I like to wear this more in the winter, but it's a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful shade. And NARS blushes, they're just phenomenal. I love the way they look on the cheeks. They're not going to disappoint, and these will last you guys. Like, I have my NARS Orgasm from like 5 years ago still, and I know, like, I think I said this in one of my other videos, I don't know if you're supposed to throw makeup out every like 2 years, but I'm not doing that because I'd be spending a load of money, so I'm not doing that. But point being is that I still have it, and you know, they last a while. You'd have to use blush like so often to like hit pan on these things. And then, because with blush, you're not using it like you use bronzer, you're using it very minimally. And then this is the shade Amore. So this is like a nice like pink shade. I think I actually might have this, yeah, I think I put this on my cheeks today because I knew I was going to be talking about it. Orgasm is another tried and true shade, but I feel like I don't find myself reaching for that one like I used to. Deep Throat's a nice shade, just the name of it's a little weird. What else do I have? I think Dolce Vita is another one I have. So NARS has really, really great blushes. I would highly recommend them if you guys were looking for some really nice quality blushes. So let's move into highlighters. I have 2 here I wanted to talk about. So the first one is the Anastasia Beverly Hills Amrezy highlighter. I think this came out last year in 2018. But I actually, it's weird because I didn't think I was gonna like this, and I feel like the first couple times I wore it, I was like, I don't understand what the hype is, but then it really grew on me. It's more of a gold toned highlighter. I want to say bronzer. I don't know why I want to say bronzer. It's more of a gold tone. I mean, kind of, you know, yeah, gold. I would say more of a gold tone highlighter. And hopefully if my lights don't wash this out, you guys can see maybe if I like don't hold it up like this. Because I know my lights tend to wash things out. But this is a really beautiful highlighter, and honestly, you guys, I wear this a lot. Like, I want to say most days of the week I'm wearing this highlighter, so that's why I wanted to recommend it to you guys. And plus, me using it, like, look how long this is going to last me. Like, I use it almost every single day, and I haven't even, like, looks like I haven't even made a dent in it. So I would highly recommend this. And then the next one that I wanted to talk about is the Becca Opal highlighter. Now, Becca has a lot of highlighters. I know you guys probably know Champagne Pop. That's a nice one, but lately I've been wearing, and this is like a travel size, it's like a mini one. Lately I've been wearing Opal again, and this is more of like a champagne color. Honestly, it's more champagne as opposed to the gold of the last one. So let me kind of like swatch this one out next to it so you guys can see. Again, I don't know if this is going to pick up or not. But this one I actually, I have it on my cheeks. I wore it today just so you guys can see. It's really nice. I really like Becca highlighters. The quality is just there. And I also know like Anastasia has a lot of like the highlighter palettes, which I own, like the glow kits, like the Sun Dipped and the That Glow, and then the Nicole Guerrero one. Those are great ones as well if you guys are looking for like a ton of shades and you want to get it in a palette. I would recommend those as well. But in terms of like single shades and ones that I've been gravitating towards that I would highly recommend, it's these two. Okay, so the next product I feel like I've talked about so many times, and again, I'll be buying this until the day I die. This is the Urban Decay All Nighter Setting Spray, and I'm just gonna kind of just spray it. I love it so much. You guys, your makeup's not going anywhere. If you guys don't own a setting spray and you wear makeup and you're going to be going somewhere and you want your makeup to stay, this stuff is no joke. It's excellent. Like, I've worn this and it's been like 90 out and my makeup's not going anywhere. So, and you don't have to worry about it, and you don't have to bring like all your makeup and touch everything up. You really don't have to do that when you wear this. So I'm not going to say much more. You guys probably are familiar with this if you don't own it, but if you guys are looking for an excellent setting spray, then I would highly recommend this one. I've only got a few more products left. So the next product is a lip product. It's the only one I'm going to talk about. I actually purchased this last month and I love it. It's my first Fenty Beauty purchase. And this is their lip gloss in the shade Fussy. And I really like, I don't know if it's like, it's the smell and the taste. I don't know if it's like both. I have like a liquid lipstick on, so I don't want to get that color on this. So I kind of just wanted to put a little bit of it on. But, oh, I just love it. I love the way it smells. This one doesn't have any like tingling or cooling effect like the Buxom ones. It's just a really nice lip gloss. It makes your lips look so shiny, so juicy, and I think they have like a clear one and maybe like one or two other shades. They don't have a lot of shades in this, but this is in the shade Fussy, and I would definitely recommend this one. I'm loving it so far. The last two products are not makeup or cosmetics related, so I was thinking the other day, do I have any like self-tanners that I could recommend to you guys that are sold at Sephora? And then I'm like, yes, I do. And I go back and forth between high-end and drugstore. So this one is the Isle of Paradise, and this is their dark self-tanning mousse, and it actually comes with like a decent amount. I feel like I've used quite a bit of this, and I feel like there's still a lot left, and if you guys can obviously tell, you guys can see that I've used it because you can see inside the cap. But anyways, besides the point, this is a really nice self-tanner. It lasts for a while, and what I like too is that you can build it up. It does not look orange at all, you guys. It does come with a mitt. I just have the mitt in my bathroom. But the color is really nice. Like say, because I don't have any self-tanner on now, but say I was going to self-tan, I'd probably do it like maybe 2 days in a row, and then I'd be set for like a couple days, and if I wanted to build it up, I could. Or you can just do it one day, wait a couple days, build it up again. After like a week or so, I like to take an exfoliating mitt and just kind of get it all off. But this is a really nice self-tanner, and I'm sure like if you went on Sephora's website, the reviews of it would be good. So I would definitely recommend this one if you guys were looking for a good self-tanner, because we are going into the warmer weather. The last product I like completely forgot about and wasn't even going to mention it, but then I'm like, let me mention this because recently I've been using it again. This is the Sol de Janeiro Bum Bum Cream, Brazilian Bum Bum. I say Bum Bum, but I know some people are like, no, Ashley, it's Boom Boom. So I'm just going to say Bum Bum because I just want to say it like that. This is really nice. Now, I think I made a review of this like 2 years ago. I did a review of this and some people are getting nasty with me. This does claim to tighten, and I remember the lady at Sephora and a whole bunch of people online were saying that this helps with cellulite. Like, I don't have cellulite, but I do have like one area on my butt, if you will, and so that's why originally I'm like, oh, well, let me see, you know, if this works or whatever. So, and also too, everyone was like, wow, it smells amazing. So I got this, I used it for a long time. I didn't see any difference in my butt area. But why I'm recommending this product is because of the smell. And I know that sounds bad, but you guys, like, this just, it smells so amazing. Like, it really does. I don't even know how to describe the smell of it. It doesn't smell tropical, it's just so different. So if you guys haven't and you're in Sephora and they have a sample, just smell it and you'll like fall in love. And it does grow on you, by the way. And it's like, I don't want to use the word potent, but other lotions or body lotions that I've used, like after a couple hours or whatever, like I don't smell them anymore. You're going to smell this like all day. And also this is nice. I mean, I can't see it right now, but I know when I put it on my skin, it does have a little bit of like shimmery, like it's not like glitters, but it does kind of shimmer like if the sun hits you. And then the other reason why I want to mention it too, because it is moisturizing, it is creamy. So that's another great thing about it. But yeah, you guys, like this, it smells so good. This is actually, I think, the travel size. The downside is I feel like if you were to use this every day and kind of were using a lot, you'd go through it pretty quickly. So I don't use this every day, but if I do want to smell good or I'm going somewhere or I just want to be moisturized, this is what I use. So I did want to recommend this product because it just smells phenomenal. Okay, you guys, so that is all the products. I wanted to kind of just get together a bunch of products that I would highly recommend to you guys based on what I use frequently and what I've been repurchasing over the years if you guys are looking for products. And also I will have all of these linked down below. I'm pretty sure I should be able to find all the links to these, so I will have them all linked down below. That is it for this video. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. I hope you guys have a wonderful week and I will see you in my next video. Bye.